Today, I want to shed light on what I consider one of the most shocking and outdated medical practices that still exists in modern healthcare. Out of all the questionable treatments in the history of medicine, this one stands out as one of the most disturbing, yet it's still being performed today, often on vulnerable people struggling with depression and other mental health issues. Before I tell you what the treatment is, let's look at a few facts. Each session costs between $2,000 and $2,500, and patients typically go through around 12 sessions in the first month, followed by maintenance treatments every few weeks. It's covered by Medicaid, Medicare, and even the VA, which means taxpayers collectively fund a multi-billion-dollar industry built around this procedure. Despite the enormous profits, this treatment has never been scientifically proven through double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trials. It has been used on children as young as 8, on pregnant women, and even for conditions like PMS, and yet no one truly understands how or why it's supposed to work. The United Nations has called it a human rights violation, and in some parts of the world, it's actually used as a method of torture. But in the US, it's still referred to as a therapeutic procedure. To make things worse, it was never FDA approved. It slipped through on a grandfather loophole, and in 2018, the FDA even downgraded its risk classification from high to moderate, despite decades of documented harm. So what is this treatment? Electroconvulsive therapy, ECT, often known as shock therapy. ECT involves sending about 150 volts of electricity directly through the brain to intentionally trigger a massive seizure. The claim is that this somehow resets the brain. But what it actually does is cause swelling, inflammation, neuronal death, and structural damage that many neurologists have compared to a traumatic brain injury. And yes, ECT is still being performed today in clinics, hospitals, and even basements of medical centers. If you search ECT near me, you'll probably find treatment centers not far from where you live. The list of side effects is long and alarming. Permanent memory loss, long-term brain damage, cardiac arrest, increased risk of suicide, personality changes, loss of creativity, emotional flattening. I've met many patients in my career who underwent ECT. Their stories were heartbreaking. Many no longer felt like themselves. Some lost their humor, their spark, their identity. The damage wasn't something nutrition or lifestyle could fix because it wasn't caused by diet. It was caused by trauma delivered directly to the brain. The hippocampus, the area responsible for memory formation, often shrinks after ECT. Many people report forgetting years of their lives, sometimes permanently. With so many risks and virtually no high-quality scientific proof of benefit, the real question becomes, why is no one focusing on the root cause of mental health issues instead? Instead of electrical shocks, we should be looking at vitamin D levels, B vitamin deficiencies, omega-3 fatty acid intake, diet quality, inflammation, insulin resistance, sleep, stress, and lifestyle patterns. Low-carb diets, intermittent fasting, improved nutrient levels, and anti-inflammatory lifestyle changes all have strong connections to improved mental health, and none of them require extreme, invasive procedures. So if someone doesn't care about their memories, their personality, or their long-term brain function, sure, ECT is an option. But for anyone who wants to protect their mind, avoid trauma, and heal naturally, it is absolutely worth reconsidering. If you believe this treatment is outdated and dangerous, you can take action. I've included a link below where you can petition your state representative to reevaluate and regulate this practice. If enough people speak up, we can create change. And if you're someone struggling with depression or any mental health challenge, I've created another video that walks you through safer and more natural methods to support your brain without the devastating side effects. You can watch it right here. If you like this video, share it with your friends and family members, and if you are new to this channel, Don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching.